Well, it certainly has been a while.
Indeed it has been. Welcome back to the FireJoshPredictions channel.
Indeed, welcome back to the channel. As our first video on the return to the channel, we will be discussing and predicting this weekend's SummerSlam pay-per-view.
The show will be taking place this Sunday, 18th of August, so let's just get on with the show and off with Josh.
Alrighty, so I'll just announce the first match, which is on the pre-show kickoff, which is Dean Ambrose versus Rob Van Dam for the US title. My predicted winner in this match is going to be Dean Ambrose. I don't see RVD winning in his first match for the title, especially given so much build-up. I don't think that they're going to do that, so hasn't really been that long either, so I can see him holding on to that for a bit more. That's basic reasoning.
I think I agree Dean Ambrose will win the match. My reasoning's basically based on the kickoff show, so they're not going to have a title change on the kickoff show in my opinion. Match number 2, the first match on the actual SummerSlam card, is Ziggler and Caitlyn versus AJ and Big E Langston. I think Big E Langston and AJ are going to win this match. Although they're pretty new, I still think that, don't know how the storyline is going to progress with if Dolph wins, because yeah, AJ and Caitlyn's done, so hopefully a new Divas title feud will happen. And yeah, to be honest, I think Big E Langston deserves a wee bit of a push.
Well, I personally think that Dolph and Caitlyn are going to win. I really just can't see Big E and AJ getting a win over Dolph. You know, he's been quite big so far this year. Not see him losing that match, no matter what. Unless, of course, something screwed up happens in the end. Anyway, on to the next match, which is to be contested in a ring of fire, which is basically, it's going to look like an Inferno match, except it's not going to be an Inferno match. So there's no Inferno rules, you win by pinfall. It's just to keep out the Wyatt family. Anyway, I predict Bray Wyatt is going to win. I think something cool is going to happen, like maybe one of the Wyatt brothers, as he calls them, is going to maybe come out of the ring or walk through fire or something really cool like that. So, and no matter what, I'm going to predict Bray Wyatt to win, since Kane has nothing to really win for. So, yeah, we might see Kane have a bit of a break afterwards. Bray Wyatt.
I agree, actually. I think Kane's has his time now. He's kind of someone who has not got long left, he's quite old. And Bray Wyatt's a new talent, and what a way to put him over, in my opinion. So I agree, Bray Wyatt winning. Match number 4 is Christian versus Alberto Del Rio for the World Heavyweight Championship. This is a really tough match to predict. I think a lot of these matches on the card in general are quite tough to predict the winner, which is good, I guess. But I'm going to actually go Christian to win this match. Personally, I've really been bored by Del Rio's title reign. I just never been a huge fan. He's decent in the ring, but on the mic he's just non-existent. So I think Christian winning, maybe a wee bit of a gets the world title and start maybe a feud over that. Because if Christian loses, I don't see how the feud's going to progress.
I actually kind of see Alberto winning. I expect a screwy finish, so we can have like the rest of the summer in the US of Alberto versus Christian leading into autumn. So I think it's going to have a screwy finish of some kind. So I feel Alberto is going to win, retain. So yes, on to the next match, which is going to be a piss break for us all. Brie Bella, well, that is Natalia, or she's alright anyway. For this one, I'm going to predict Brie Bella is going to win. You know, I just feel that maybe since Eva Marie and Nikki have been backing her up for the past few weeks, I think, or so, around then. Anyway, I think that's gonna have another screwy finish, which kind of sucks, but that's what I can see happening. So Brie Bella is gonna win that one.
It's gonna be a screwy finish. I completely agree. Yeah, screwy finish, twin magic. 3-minute match. It is a bathroom break. Brie to win. Here's a match I'm looking forward to: Cody Rhodes, Damien Sandow. It's another tough one to predict, but I'm going to go Sandow to win. He's Money in the Bank. I've got a feeling he's going to win by a roll-up or some kind of like, maybe, again, not a really screwy finish, just like maybe foot in the ropes or tights, because they don't want to make Cody seem really bad by jobbing to him, but they don't want to have Sandow lose because he's Money in the Bank. So I'm just going to go for like a roll-up win for Sandow.
Yeah, I really would consider that jobbing very well. Anyway, I predict Cody Rhodes is going to win this match. I think Sandow was just going to be like after the match saying, oh, it didn't matter last night, or I'm still Money in the Bank, I can just see that happening, definitely. So yeah, I'm going to go with Damien Sandow for that match. The next one, the Best versus the Beast. Brock Lesnar, CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar. I'm going to predict Brock Lesnar's going. Yes, it's pretty obvious. They've been building up CM Punk to win it, but I really just don't see him having it, because, no matter what, they've both been really touted as, like, having the advantage, but I just think overall Brock Lesnar will be the one to win this match. I see a bit of interference at the end of the match with Paul Heyman and Curtis Axel or something like that, or maybe even someone like a big shock like RVD might be pissed about or losing or something cool like that. I'd like to see. So yeah, but I'm definitely going to go with Brock Lesnar.
I agree. I think Brock Lesnar's going to win. Again, if Brock Lesnar wins, it will set up maybe future matches, maybe one or two more. I said in my prediction video on my channel that maybe a Hell in a Cell match, maybe, I could lead to in the summer, if Brock Lesnar wants to go away for a bit, I don't know. Something along those lines, but at least that match had some build, and I would like the idea of like RVD or Curtis Axel getting involved, but I'm not too sure. I go Brock. Main event, Cena Bryan for the WWE Championship, and Triple H is a special guest referee. Okay, I think it's pretty dumb, first of all, that Triple H is special guest referee, because it basically tells us that there's going to be a screwy finish. I would have much rathered the referee took a bump and then Triple H ran out, and he put the with a referee shirt on, then ref from there. I thought it would be a better way to do it, but I think it does tell me it's going to be a screwy finish. What way the screwy finish is going to go, I'm not 200% sure. My money is that he's going to do something to Cena to make sure Bryan wins, and something along those lines will happen. And then I have a feeling Orton's going to cash in this weekend. Just got a feeling Orton's going to cash in and he'll lose and beat Bryan. Could be the start of his heel turn. What a way to do it. Bryan just wins his WWE Championship, however, in whatever manner, and Orton cashes in. And we kind of subconsciously turning heel because the crowd reaction would completely go on him. And that's what I would like to happen, but I think that's what's going to happen.
Well, for the past, ever since Money in the Bank, I've been predicting that at SummerSlam Randy Orton would cash in. But over the past, I've just become a bit, not sure of it. So I have a feeling that if he tries to do it, I think someone might stop him. So it might be Triple H, might be Mr. McMahon, might be John Cena. I just don't see that happening. Anyway, on to the actual match, which is what we're talking about. Again, I get off topic a bit. I predict that, let me think. I think Daniel Bryan is going to win this. Normally it's not a great decision to pick against John Cena, but I really do see Bryan winning. I think there's going to be a screwy finish involving Mr. McMahon, B. Wade Barrett running in, or maybe even Bryan turning heel and becoming corporate Daniel Bryan. But no matter what, I see Daniel Bryan winning this match.
I think what's going to tell me is that Orton's not got a match on SummerSlam, which I think is a bit weird because Orton's usually on every single card in the year, which is that I don't know. It's kind of it's a difficult situation, but I think Bryan should win.
Yeah, I noticed that as well, but I kind of think that he will play a part. Just he won't be cashing in.
Yeah.
It'll just be some kind of finish for me. Anyway, that is all. The return episode of Fire Josh Predictions.
Post your predictions down below and what you think will happen, and thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thank you. Subscribe, like, do all that stuff. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.